Hi guys, episode 21, the commitment ceremony. Now tonight's episode was a little boring to me. Honestly, not much happened. I thought there'd be a little bit more drama than what it was. But anyway, you get what you're given.
If you want to go, go now.
Now the main couple I want to focus on is Tori and Jack. And I felt like they didn't really dive into, Tori's behaviour as much as I thought they would. They didn't address how she talked to Cassandra at all. They just said, oh, you were really angry, why? And that was kind of it. And according to Tori, she just blew up. It takes a lot for her to blow up. But that night, it just hit her. It just hit her. What Timothy said just really nailed it in there, made her blow up.
Timothy was sitting at the end of the table with this smug look on his face.
It's the only one I've got.
And I really did blow up.
Now, she tried to justify this by saying that what Timothy said to Jaden, that you'll have nothing in life, and what Jack said to Lauren, go put a muzzle on it, that they are just as bad in her eyes.
That comment there is just as destructive as the comment Jack made last week.
Now, I do actually believe her in this case because when you see her reaction, she really did seem shocked by that sentence.
Timothy!
Like when Timothy went at her and said, are you deaf? At the dinner table, she didn't react at all. She smiled and she's like, she didn't care. But that sentence that Timothy said to Jaden really did upset her. Like, that was a triggering sentence to her.
For me, the comment was low and it hit a nerve with me.
And, it's funny, like, certain words and sentences can trigger people. Someone can say something like a simple sentence, maybe not even finish their sentence, and a person will hear like a part of it and they'll just, go off and you can't even get a word in and talk to them because they'll just see red. So, I can understand that, certain things, certain phrases, sometimes you might think are innocent and they're not bad or they're not meant to be bad, can trigger somebody off and it turns into like a massive argument from it. So I do understand that with Tori. I do get it.
That's hurtful. To me, that's hurtful. That would hurt me. That would cut me deep.
So yeah, I do actually believe her when she says that she thinks that they're both bad. I don't agree with her. I think the muzzle statement is worse than what Timothy said to Jaden. But I do believe she actually thinks that she honestly believes that. I actually believe her there.
I was angry at that comment. I was disappointed in Jack.
Now, the experts, they ask her, why didn't you react this harshly towards Jack when he mentioned the whole muzzle thing? And her response, she said, was because she was disappointed in Jack, but she was angry at Timothy. That didn't add up to me. I mean, you can't say that Timothy's comment is just as bad as Jack's, but then you don't have the same reaction. I think Timothy's comment in your eyes, for whatever reason, triggered you off more. And I think part of it might be to do that you really do hate Timothy, and Jack, you adore Jack. So I do think he can do no wrong in your eyes. I think that's part of it. I really feel like that statement, whatever it was to do with that statement, you'll have nothing in life, that must hit a real nerve with you. I don't know what's happened in your life for that statement to hurt you so much, but I do feel like it has, like a lot.
He'd said a few things to Jaden that I didn't like. I was just in a state of nah, you're done, mate.
And at the end of the day, Jaden is the one that the statement was said to, and he has said nothing about it. He hasn't said it's offended him at all. He hasn't mentioned it. Every time you bring it up, he doesn't talk. At least we don't see it. I don't know. Maybe they've cut it out of the edit. I'd like to hear Jaden's point of view because as far as I can see, he hasn't said anything. So if Jaden doesn't care, why would you care? You know what I mean?
I feel like her affection's probably surpassing mine.
Next, they move on to talk about Tori and Jack's relationship. And Tori says, she's becoming more vulnerable now with Jack. She's starting to get some real deep feelings for him. And Jack, he's sensing that too. He's saying, he feels like her feelings are starting to surpass his a little bit. And John then, he queries him some more. He's like, do you feel that Tori is more attracted to you than you are to her? And he admits it. He says, yeah, I think so.
Where Tori is into you a lot more than you're into Tori.
Maybe a little bit.
And Tori's face, she was a bit shocked by that, which I'm surprised by because everybody's been telling you, he's even told you, he's not sexually attracted to you. And now he is admitting it more that his feelings aren't as strong as yours, I just felt like she shouldn't really have been as shocked as she was. But to her, she feels that she was
Blindsided
blindsided by
Jack.
this. So I don't know, a little bit of her bubble burst anyway. So, you know, he did backstep a little bit, saying, oh, you know, I do still have feelings for you, you know, and I'm just scared that you're going to leave me. And she's like, you know, I'm not going to leave you, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, he obviously, I don't know what his feelings are at this moment, but he's obviously getting cold feet. So, I don't know, we'll see how they go.
I'm going to take my new voice and walk out of here with confidence, and I'm leaving.
So, yeah, we said goodbye to Ellie and Ben tonight. You know, they finally have left. So, you know, I didn't think Ellie was going to be a cheater on the show. I didn't think it. So, obviously, Ellie and Jonathan, they're going to get together after the show. And it looks like Jonathan and Lauren, they're not going to last for much longer because Lauren has admitted she's not actually attracted to Jonathan now. So, you know, and I thought that was cool that she actually said that, you know, she's not going to string him along by the looks of it. So, if that keeps going on and they don't get along much more, then, you know, I guess that'll be goodbye to them too, and Jonathan will be a free man to go with Ellie by the looks of it, you know? Same with Stephen. Michael wasn't his type, and he was honest about it and said, you know what? He's not really my type either. He's more into, I think, more of a manly man is more his type. So, you know, he was being honest. You can't really fault someone if they're actually being honest, you know, if they're not going to go behind people's backs. So I have no issue when they're up front and said, you know, I'm not attracted to this person, because that means they're not mucking around. They're just saying, you know, this is my feelings. Maybe it'll change, maybe it won't, but these are what I feel. So I really like it when they're honest like this. Now, Andrea and Richard. Now, I really love these two, and it's hard to see that they still haven't worked through their issues yet. Obviously, there's got to be a lot of trust that needs to be built there.
That I've been in a relationship for 5 weeks with somebody who has no feelings for me, and I have feelings for her.
Now, Richard, he's feeling rejected. But what he said on the couch, that he feels like he's been in a relationship with someone who doesn't like him when he likes them, I mean, that's going to play on Andrea's mind. This isn't going to help the situation. If anything, it might make it worse. I'm really worried, you know. I mean, I get that he said it out of anger, you know, frustration, you know. He's upset. He wants a relationship to move forward. But unfortunately, he's going to have to be a bit patient, you know. Andrea, she's been hurt in the past, and those scars can sometimes take a lot to heal. And what he said on the couch that other time,
I felt disrespected.
You know, those things, that can weigh on someone, you know, that's embarrassing. So I hope that he can just be patient and just keep, you know, work on a friendship with her, you know, just build that up more, you know, don't force whole intimacy that you need that validation too much, because that's just going to push her away more, you know what I mean? Anyway, I really hope they work it out. I really, really do.
I'm really happy.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Now, obviously, Timothy and Lucinda, they were fine. No drama on the couch. They did bring up the whole relationship again, and Jaden had to speak up. I mean, I don't disagree with Jaden completely, because I know that, you know, the whole point of being in the experiment is you're going to have people come up and talk.
No, because you're 27, so you don't know the progress.
Now, unfortunately for Timothy, most of the couples in the experiment are under 30, so he's going to have to kind of deal with people butting in and, you know, saying what they want to say. But I do love that Timothy and Lucinda, they're in a good place now, you know, and I really hope they keep moving forward. And yeah, I just love these two, so I really want them to work out.
You're joking.
Did he do that?
It's completely inappropriate.
He's crossed the line.
In the next episode, looks like Jack is going to get in a bit of hot water at the couples retreat, and I can't wait to see it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here, guys, because honestly, I'm gearing up to see the next episode for sure. So let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Honestly, I thought it was a little boring. I really did. I don't know what else to say because not much else happened in the episode. Let me know your thoughts anyway. See you guys then.